Dolls are supposed to be harmless toys, childhood companions meant to comfort us. But for some collectors and unlucky owners, these dolls have become something far darker. From vintage antiques bought online to innocent-looking toys passed down through families, countless stories tell of dolls that move on their own, whisper in the dark, and bring misfortune to those who keep them. Tonight, we'll be looking at some of the most terrifying cases of haunted dolls ever caught on camera. You decide, are they just creepy coincidences, or do these dolls hide something sinister within? The price of keeping Molly. On his channel Spooky Links, Gerald chases the unexplained, ghost hunts, Ouija sessions, and the occasional haunted purchase. 5 years ago, he bought a doll from eBay seller who swore the toy carried a dark past. From the very first night, Gerald says the doll began to behave oddly, and he's been documenting the activity ever since. Over the years, he's uploaded multiple updates, clips, tests, and late-night recordings, each one adding new, unsettling details to the story. Still skeptical but compelled, Gerald runs a classic EVP test on camera, asking questions into the quiet.
Just come out and say hello. Do you know that you're dead?
When he plays the audio back, there are faint, unexplained noises, squeaks, and something almost like a scream that make his skin crawl.
Just come out and say hello. Like it was like a weird, faint me or something. I don't know. Do you know that you're dead? Is there anything you want to say to anyone? Okay. If you notice, I have goosebumps all over. Like, look. Like, literally, I have so much goosebumps. Yeah, I mean, I'm freaking out. That wasn't just there. We listened to that like twice.
Some nights, the activity is subtle. Other times, it's undeniable. To test movement, Gerald once placed the doll on the floor, sprinkled powder around it, and left a camera rolling through the night. Around 20 minutes after midnight, the footage shows a small, shocking motion. The doll lifts its head, turning toward the lens as if it noticed the recording. And then came a chilling update. On April 9th, 2022, Gerald posted an update saying his pet had died from unknown reasons. He believed the doll was responsible, explaining that ever since he placed it on the wall, many bad things started happening. After the loss of his pet, Gerald decided to remove Molly from the nail himself.
So, just thought I would say I'm taking Molly down because now our pet started dying. So, Molly's going off the nail. So, did she get angry? Maybe.
Months of footage, months of updates, little movements, strange sounds, unexplained tragedies. Gerald keeps recording, and his uploads continue to draw viewers who wonder whether this is a clever performance or something far darker attached to that toy. So, what do you think about this doll? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. The doll that changed expressions. In the early 1972, Mattel released a doll called 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭, a vintage toy whose arm-turning mechanism would change its eyes and expression. Collector Brian Libecki on a YouTube channel @SpookYouLaters says he owns one of those dolls, and though the original gears are supposed to move the face, Brian claims the mechanism is broken.
Mattel Saucy doll is supposed to be able to do this and all that. You can hear the cranking motion. It doesn't work.
Yet, he insists the doll has been behaving strangely on its own.
There's been strange sounds, and I kid you not, I'm not making this stuff up. Especially when we got these two. The strange sounds. One evening I was in the loft, and I thought I heard some singing and giggling. And so I muted the TV, but I didn't hear nothing. So, I went back to watching TV, and sure enough, I kept hearing some singing. It's absolutely creepy. Why does it continue to go out of focus? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? She hasn't moved. And her fucking eyes. Now Sam keeps going out of focus every time I get back to these ones. Look at her. You are fucking kidding me. Are you fucking kidding me?
Brian and even his son's friends have witnessed the doll's face shift, its eyes following them, its mouth twisting into eerie expressions. Wanting proof, Brian set up a brand new infrared night vision camera and recorded hours of footage. When he reviewed it, he claimed to see the doll's face moving without any help. When he reviewed the video, the results unnerved him. On playback, the doll's eyes appear to track movement in the room, and its expression subtly shifts as if reacting to Brian's presence, even though the internal gear should be inoperable. Small noises and an impossible quietness around the toy add to the creepiness. So, what do you think? Is this a malfunctioning vintage mechanism caught in odd lighting? Or did Brian record something that shouldn't be possible? A doll changing expression on its own? The doll that had to be burned. Casey Nolan of Mindseed TV has built his channel on chasing the strange, unexplained footage, haunted objects, and things that don't belong in the daylight. For one episode, he decided to order several supposedly cursed items from eBay, and among them was a small, filthy doll called Molly. According to the lore, Molly was recovered from the basement of a house that burned down, and the entire family perished. Previous owners claimed nightmares, crying sounds, and even scratching from inside a box of the doll, like something was trying to come outside. Out of equal parts curiosity and skepticism, Casey brings Molly into his studio. Right away, the doll reeks faintly of smoke and looks worn, missing a shoe, stained and covered in grime. He runs a battery of tests. First, an EMF meter placed next to the doll stays mostly silent. Then, a spirit box picks up faint murmurs and odd spikes in temperature.
Alright, she's creepy as hell looking, but this thing has not gone off once. Done with the spirit box now. I would say test number 2, there was some kind of activity going on. Not enough to say that this is haunted yet.
Then the third test begins. Casey decided puts Molly on a shelf for 3 nights and leaves an infrared night camera rolling. When he reviewed the footages from 2 days, the results unsettled him. On the day 1, almost at 3 a.m., the doll moves on its own, looking directly at camera, and goes back again on its previous position. And on the day 2, the doll moves and looks at the camera and goes back again. And that's not it. Casey also captured some strange noises on the audio. And, most terrifying of all, Casey experienced a nightmare so vivid it shook him awake. He described a porcelain-faced woman screaming in his ear, holding him down as he gasped for air. That same night, the camera recorded unexplainable audio inside his studio. Casey originally planned to keep the doll for 3 nights to investigate, but at this point, he had seen enough.
This thing, but I have changed my mind. I am no longer going to record for 3 nights. I got movement on the night vision camera, and I also got audio. It's creepy as hell. Oh, and another thing, I actually did have a nightmare last night. It was a f***ed up dream. It was really, really scary. I was laying in my bed, and there was a woman that had to be about 10 feet tall standing next to the bed. She had a white porcelain face, and she was holding my head down in the pillow and screaming in my ear like a banshee. I woke up, my heart was pounding, I was sweating in the bed, and I couldn't move. And that same night that I had that dream, there was audio being recorded on the night cam.
Whether you believe in curses or not, the evidence Casey captured speaks for itself. Strange sounds, nightmares, movements, and a feeling that grew darker with every passing night. The doll wasn't just another experiment for his channel, it felt way too dangerous. And instead of keeping her boxed away, he made a final decision, and he burned the doll. And that wraps up today's chilling look at dolls caught moving on camera. Whether they're cursed, possessed, or just feeding off the fears of those around them, one thing is certain: dolls have a way of turning the ordinary into the terrifying. Do you think these movements are real signs of something paranormal, or just clever tricks of the camera? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've ever had a creepy experience yourself, share your story with us. It might be featured in a future video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more spine-chilling encounters every week. Until next time, keep your eyes open, because you never know what might be watching you.